Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvaldo here and welcome to Ingest to Mobile News. For those of you new to this series, this is a series where we talk about the chests that are in the store, the special offers, the challenges and the arena season. And we basically talk about what is worth your money, your energy, your gems and your time. If you'd like to see more episodes on this one, to be updated on what to spend your gems and what not spend your gems, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, comment down below for any questions in order to support the channel. And let's get into it. Oh, and before I go, one more mention. You know, a few days, like a week ago, I started a giveaway. I have announced the winners yesterday. I have gotten in contact with one of the winners. I have given the prize. But there's another person called Lightning Mist that has won the challenge. Lightning Mist, if you are watching this, you all have DMs turned off on Twitter, so I can't message you there. I tagged you in the post, I talked about you in the last video, in the pinned comments. Why you make it so hard for me to give you free money? Like, come on, text me on Twitter, you need to get your prize. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, with a quick mention that I'm doing this from a 4.5 months old account, let's get into it, starting with the challenges. The first challenge is going to be for Ace Green Arrow. Ace Green Arrow is going to be a pretty good character that needs to be eventually in every roster because of two things. First of all, he's going to have a power drain on his special one, which will drain an amount of power from your opponent, obviously. And the second thing is going to be his passive, which will put a power lock on the enemy. So he's able to power drain and also to power lock. An enemy that's power locked will not gain power until the power lock is going to be over. And of course, as you level up the passive, the duration is going to increase. So why you need this character? You need him for many reasons. He can be a great support character when fighting Darkseid in solo raids. He can be a great support character when fighting phase 4. And by using him in phase 4, you basically enable any team to hit phase 4 that was unable to hit it before because they would get killed by the Brainiac super move. So while you are not in a huge rush to get him, and I wouldn't really refresh his challenge with gems, he's definitely a great character and a must-have character in every roster. So definitely farm him up. And the next challenge is going to be for Batman Jaguar Lagrod. And this is going to be soon over. Batman Jaguar Lagrod is a great character. If you haven't farmed him so far, definitely farm him. And the upcoming challenge after him will be for Batman Ninja Robin. And Batman Ninja Robin is also a great character and a must-have Batman Ninja character. So definitely when the Robin comes out, farm as much as you are able to. Myself, I have on this account only Joker as a League of Anarchy character, so I'm going to be able only to farm the first difficulty, but I will definitely farm it because the shards add up. You'll eventually get there, and even when you get all the 3 League of Anarchy characters and you get more shards, it will count as much as you have farmed so far, even if you didn't have all of them. And if you have them all of them, definitely farm this. This guy is great. He's the best combo builder in the game because he reduces armor, he makes you get power when he uses his hits and all the stuff like that, and he's a must-have support character for the Batman Ninja team. And Robin, that will follow up, a great character by himself and also a must-have support character for the Batman Ninja team because he's going to provide a passive that will increase the damage for the Batman Ninja team. Now let's get into the arena season character. Arena season character for this arena season will be Multiverse Black Adam. Oh, I didn't, excuse me, there was a little bit of a sound. Hopefully it was not disturbing so far in the video. So Black Lightning is going to be a pretty damn good multiverse character, not gonna lie. So his passive is not going to be like the bread and butter of the character, but it will add up. First of all, your team will regenerate health for every power bar that's been drained. While this is on paper a pretty good effect, in Arena and Champions Arena you don't really encounter that, and in raids and solo raids it's good to heal from getting power drained, but the problem is if you're getting power drained you are not going to be able to throw abilities out there. So in the game modes where the power drain will be more common, like Phase 3 or Emerald Green Lantern, he will not actually be a good pick and a good strategy to use because you'll not be able to deal as much damage as usual if you get power drained, even though you regenerate health. And the other passive will be at first a worse Horrific Scarecrow passive, increasing the cost of opponent's abilities, but after the enemy uses an ability 2 times, this stacks up. So he uses an ability once, +1, he uses an ability a second time on the multiverse teammates, +1, and it goes up and up. And this can be pretty useful in some raid fights and solo raid fights, because the enemy's abilities will get crazy expensive and they will never get to use them pretty much. This was very useful on Emerald Green Lantern. Got his special, his only special actually, up to 9 bars of power. Poor guy was barely able to use it. And other than that, there are going to be two very good things about him. His special one has nothing really special about it, except for the fact that this can kill the opponent midway and damage the opponent that's tagging in. Lightning Cage will be arguably the best hazard in the game, because it also locks the enemy in place while dealing hazard dot damage, which is also very good. And Pierce of Lightning is going to be armor piercing, and armor piercing is always good. This guy is going to be a pretty good support character for the multiverse team, a pretty great damage dealer in Arena and Champions Arena, not the best damage dealer in raids, but you can kind of make him work. So yeah, definitely farm for Black Lightning, and maybe use him as damage dealer if you don't have multiverse armor Supergirl yet. I will definitely farm up for him. Now let's get into the... Oh, and one more thing, Black Lightning is going to be able to do a more or less an infinite combo with his basic attacks. You tap 3 times, you swipe right, you tap 3 times, and then you start over again. Tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times. And that is going to be pretty damn useful in some specific situations. And in some not so specific situations. Now getting into the store part. First of all, Arkham Knight Legendary Chest. You got chances to get shards for Arkham Knight Batman. Wow. And you got a 95% chance to get Gold Hero shards. So I say this every single time, and I'm going to say this every single time because it's an important matter that we need to talk about. The Gold Hero shards are going to mean most of the times 20 cheetah shards, 20 something shards. So any chest that gives gold shards, almost any chest that gives gold shards, is not going to be very reliable. So stay away from it. And if you want Arkham Knight Batman, you might have better odds to get him at 4 stars from the basic chest and not the base chest, the hero chest and the premium hero chest, because those have chances for legendary characters, but the only 2 legendary characters that drop from here are going to be Darkseid and Arkham Knight Batman. So yeah, you got more or less better odds from here, and you'll get it straight to 4 stars. Now getting up back to this multiverse power-up chest. So this will contain shards for multiverse characters and only multiverse characters, so that's pretty good. But the problem is the following. All the multiverse characters over here are going to be able to be gotten from other places. All of them have an arena season except for multiverse Batwoman, but she's going to be able to be obtained from the arena store and from the campaign, so there's no problem with that. And Multiverse Armored Supergirl is arguably harder to get, but this is definitely not the chest to go for if you want to get her. And other than that, out of those characters, Multiverse The Flash is pretty good, Green Arrow, Multiverse The Flash is very good, Green Arrow is pretty good, White Canary is bad, Black Lightning is good, and Multiverse Supergirl is average towards bad, and Multiverse Captain Cold is decent. But yet again, the problem is you can get all of them from the arena seasons, and there is also the alternate reality chest, which in my opinion is a better chest. Should you get this chest? No, because you'll most likely end up with 20 or 10 shards. This might be useful for the people who just lack a little bit more shards in order to start up their multiverse character, but if you're in that situation, put a little bit of effort into the Champions Arena and get some prismatic shards from there, or wait for this chest to be on sale, because it's often on sale, and when it's on sale it's not such a bad deal, but right now I wouldn't go for it. Next up, the Winter Warfare chest. And I have a separate chest review on this one, but long story short, this is going to be pretty much the best chance that you're gonna get to get Multiverse Armored Supergirl if you are unable to farm her when her arena season is up. And her arena season is not up that often, it's up on special occasion. Last time it was up, it was the 3-year anniversary of the game, so you might not see that soon. So if you really want Multiverse Armored Supergirl and you are lacking her, you might want to go for this. It's a decent chest as far as in just 2 mobile chests go, though don't expect to buy 2 of them and get Multiverse Armor Supergirl, because if that happens you are a very lucky man. So this chest is going to be decent, but tread with caution when buying it. I won't buy it myself. just making that clear. And the premium chest it's not going to be a bad chest. If you're a new player, definitely you could go for this. Ace Greener, as I have said, is a character that you will eventually need to have. It's not the best premium chest in the game, but definitely not the worst. It's a pretty solid premium chest. Now let's get into his special offers. Special offer will have Batman Ninja Robin bundles. And yeah, you also get his gears. His gears are going to be raid drop exclusive, and seems like you can also get them from here. Batman Ninja Robin, as I have said, is a must-have character for the Batman Ninja team, but you'll eventually be able to farm him from the challenge, and you might eventually drop his gears from the raids. And you don't really need him geared up because he will serve the role as a support character. The damage dealers will be Batman Ninja Catwoman and Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd. So yeah, a pretty damn good character, but I wouldn't really buy it at this price myself. It depends on the price that is in your country. Next up, the Enchantress bundle. You are not going to get her gears from this, and I think this sucks because you're going to pay 100 bucks in order to get her, and you will need to further pay some more in order to get her gears. I think they even put them over here separately. Yeah, Suicide Squad Enchantress gears, like, you got that at 4 stars, pay us 10 more bucks to give you the gears also. Her gears are not going to be found anywhere except for the Suicide Squad gear chest, that is not going to show up very often, and it's going to be a pretty damn bad chest. And if you're thinking to buy a legendary, don't buy her. First of all, buy Black Manta, because that is hands down the best legendary character and the best character in the game, first of all. And secondly, maybe wait and buy Black Manta on sale, because the offer for Black Manta is known to go on sale. It last time went on sale on Father's Day some time ago. Arkham Knight Batman gears is going to be a scam. You unlock his gears from the achievements, and you don't need to buy them. Once you unlock him, you also get his gears basically, and the level up to 30, you're going to get there in no time, so it's not really worth investing money into that. The Suicide Squad Enchantress, if you have her already and you need a gear pack, get the level 10 gears, because of the fact that it is not worth triple the price for triple the level of the gears. It's simply not worth it. You can get that in no time due to game progress, excuse me. And the Sim Booster and the Gear Resources packs are back, as we can see over here. Sim Booster pack, I buy it myself. Gear Resources, I don't recommend it, rather farm campaign. Dawn of Apocalypse Defender is going to be a pretty good bundle, guaranteeing you a chance for one of the new artifacts, and it might boost your progress through soul raids. And the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn lucky bag. How many stars? 2-star hero or a 3-star legendary Harley Quinn? Well, to be honest, the price of this is not big, but don't expect to get Suicide Squad Harley Quinn from this one. Just don't. If you are buying this to get Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, you'd rather not. And also, actually, by the time you are going to see this video, you are not going to be able to do so, thankfully, because it expires in 1 minute and 15 seconds. So let's move on. There anything else that expires in such a short amount of time? No, only her. Good, it would have been irrelevant for the things that I talked about already. So yeah, this was it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it. Maybe hit that bell button to get notified on every single upload, and I'll see you in the next one.